So it's a really great day today that we are opening this wide European debate on housing, but we should not forget that is also the crisis situation. So my question to all of you is, what can we do in 2026? In a sense, can we also expect to do something very concrete in terms of legislative files to come in this House and try to do some changes? Because if we are following the parallel crisis which is going on defense and security, we are seeing very concrete actions. We are seeing announcement of very concrete legislative files. So if there is Rearm Europe coming to this House, why the Rehouse Europe will not come to this House as soon as possible? Because some things can be done very fast. Maybe we can have affordable housing not to be subject to the debt rules set out in the fiscal rules of Stability and Growth Pact, as we are talking in the defense sector. So my question for each of you is, if we can dream about legislative file, Rehouse Europe, which is coming to this House in 3 months, what can you see that can be put in this file? Very concretely, what can we do in 2026? 5, sorry. Thank you.
So this is it's a bit of a difficult question to answer, because on one hand, you've just set up a temporary committee to give us recommendations on what to do. Now, I used to be a member of this House for 10 years, you know, and if I had set up a committee to give recommendations to the Commission, and the Commission did not wait and listen for that Commission, for those recommendations, I would be pretty upset, as I expect many of you will. So, on one hand, we need to respect that process, and today is also a start of an even broader process where we listen to each other. On the other hand, I do like your impatience, because I share it. And we also need to make sure that just because we've started a dialogue, that we don't then just lean back and wait till that dialogue is done. And there are indeed things that we can do also on a shorter term. So for instance, the question on state aid rules, we don't have to wait for years of dialogue to know that we have a problem here. Then there's things that falls in between. I'd say that we don't need to wait 1 year to find out that there's a problem with short-term rentals. On the other hand, we do have legislation that's going to be implemented now, and we need to see how will that also work. And also, to be quite frank, I don't have the solutions just there in front of me. So that's one of the areas where I will really need the input to make sure that we actually do this in a rational way. But I can give you my word that I will try and strike that balance, both be respectful of the process, not just for the process' sake, but because I think it will make the decisions that we make better. But on the other hand, also when we can identify action that can be done now, because it should be done now, we shouldn't wait. We will do that right away.